Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money Channel. The bull market for Bitcoin is next, guys. It is plain and simple. Not a recession, not a bear market, or any other doom and gloom price action. The phase on Puel multiple makes it abundantly clear that we are in the midst of a mid-top correction, which comes just before a true bull run. Now, you guys can see that here. The same as we saw between 2010 and 2014. Same thing in cycle 2, 2015 to 2018, and cycle 3, 2019 to 2022. When we did come down here, this is number 3, as denoted in the blue shaded box here, the mid-top correction end. Guys, we're getting very, very close to that point. CryptoCon goes on to say, anything else is meant to distract you from being here during the best price action crypto has to offer, which is coming soon enough. Some people in the comment section have been criticizing me for quote-unquote shilling my Patreon. I mean, you don't have to join if you don't want. I do bring the Patreon up because I know I'm getting excited for this bull run, and I want as many people to be on that same side of the trade as me. I want us all to succeed. This is, something that when I took a trading course back in 2011, the instructor basically put it this way, you're going to either be on the same side of the trade as institutions or on the opposite side of the trade as institutions. And what you want is to be on that same side of the trade. We want to be on the same side of the trade, in the crypto case as the OGs, as the ones who study and understand these crypto market cycles. So this is why I offer the Patreon, guys. I've been putting in a lot of research. I've been in 2.5, almost 3 full bull cycles. So you can find my trading journey over there at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. And if you don't want to join, well, nobody's forcing you. Hopefully, I'm going to aim to get another live Q&A session over there next week. But anyway, guys, here's the teaser. Mid-top correction end. We are coming out of that, and we are starting full euphoria mode. CryptoCon goes on to say the halving cycle theory, red year, the bull market begins after November the 28th and will last through November 28th, 2025. So guys, these are the time frames we should be focused on over the next few months now. You guys can see Bitcoin has retraced a little bit here. Let me just get rid of some of that. So we are seeing, unfortunately, a bit of bearish pressure, although on the 1 hour time frame, you guys can see it's not actually that much considering what we've seen in terms of bullish momentum for Bitcoin over the last few days. So this is actually positive for the Bitcoin price. Right now, Bitcoin is trading in and around $62,700 per coin. And look at that, guys. We're coming out of September. I know September has been fairly negative so far, not seen too much in terms of movement. But guys, look at October. October is looking very, very bullish. At least historically, we have seen big numbers come out of October, even in bear years like 2023 and 2022, when we pretty much saw the market plateauing. So during a halving year like 2020, we saw 27.7% to the upside. And in 2016, we saw 14.71% to the upside. Things that we should be getting excited about, guys. Look, neutral sentiment slowly creeping up. Yesterday, it was smack dab in the middle at 50. Now we're at 51. Cryptocurrencies, doing their thing. Not too much green, nor is there too much red on the chart. Everything looking fairly even. And XRP price, guys, well, this is the thing with XRP. XRP is going to move last and fast. We did see a bit of a spike yesterday. XRP did go up over 60 cents per coin, reaching a high of about 61.2. But now we're retracing back down. Of course, when we do see that burst for XRP, I'm sure we'll see the fear and greed index far into extreme greed when altcoins really do start to pop off. Now, another indicator here from Ali Charts, the wicks of the monthly Bitcoin candlesticks tell an interesting story. So distribution versus accumulation. Wicks versus tails. And what he's saying is the tails here. I was always taught that these were called the tails of the candlesticks and the wicks were on top here. So when you see a longer wick, that generally means that that we're going to see a reversal in the market, that the trend is going to go downward. But guys, when we see a longer tail on a candlestick, that generally denotes the trend is going to move upward. And look at what we saw over here. Okay, this is the monthly chart for Bitcoin, and you can see that down in there, that monthly candlestick. That would have been August, and even the one after that, September, currently looking like those tails are being drawn out. So hopefully this also does mean we will see a push to the upside. Let's just see over here. On the monthly chart, let's just go to the monthly here. Whoops. And we'll throw that on there. And let's bring up Bitcoin real quickly here. Bitcoin here. You guys can see those tails. And generally what happens is those candlesticks with those tails are generally coupled with long volume bars. So it's looking as though there's a lot of buying pressure, a lot of pent up buying pressure that is ready to explode. Wanted to thank Ali Charts there in CryptoCon for posting that. Now, Michael Branch bringing this to our attention. Popular crypto analyst Ali Martinez has highlighted that in the past 10 days, Ripple whales have accumulated over 380 million XRP. Another indication that XRP is ready to pop. So it says down here, significant activity amongst XRP whales does suggest that important developments may be brewing. So Ali does bring this chart up here from Santiment. Ali Martinez highlighted that in the past 10 days, Ripple whales have accumulated over 380 million XRP, valued at approximately $228 million, according to data from the analytics platform Santiment. So you guys can see that there. Unfortunately, I can't click on that, but I will punch in on that chart for you guys. So more coins being accumulated on the platform does just suggest that, the institutional investors who have, now seen XRP just basically grinding from June of 2022 till currently, where we haven't seen that kind of explosive movement that other altcoins have seen. So the price range from the bottom here all the way to current price is only about 107%, guys. That is nothing when you compare that to what XRP has seen during previous euphoric phases, right? We went up 1,000% in the last bull run, and that was when Ripple and XRP had the lawsuit looming overhead. So 100% is nothing. I'm thinking like these whales are getting ready, just prepped, ready to go. They wanted to deploy their capital now because, quite frankly, for those who have the capital to move around, usually it's those traders with more money. You can have the luxury to do this, trade other things in the meantime, while the rest of us have been cost averaging down. I mean, this is good, though. I'm not going to lie. I like knowing that lots of we're assuming it's institutional traders or whales. I mean, anybody who's accumulating large sums of XRP, it's not, $10, $20, $30,000 worth. These are large sums, guys. And when this is all said and done, I think we are going to be very, very pleased. So wanted to thank Michael for posting that. Smoke here, guys, bringing this up. So we just have to remember this, okay? Remember back to 2017. If you guys were in the space in 2017, you probably do remember this. He is suggesting cycles do repeat, okay? And this time around, there's more liquidity in the system than there was in 2017. And there's more institutional adoption, and there's more partnerships and more crypto regulation underway. Without all of these, XRP still did outperform Bitcoin and Ethereum in 2017. It is very well documented here. So during the rally of 2017 into 2018, this is what happened with XRP. It did really shoot up. And you compare that to Bitcoin, okay, 14-fold increase in 2017. Ethereum saw a 100-fold increase in 2017. That was like the Solana of 2 cycles ago. And 350x, guys, for XRP. Okay, so not to say that it's going to do that this time, but there are so many factors now that were not present in 2017 that do suggest XRP could do very, very well. The real world utility, the multitude of partnerships, but I think most importantly, the fact that XRP has clarity and the fact that XRP is now listed, has not been delisted from like 90% of the exchanges in the United States. Remember, this bull run here was relying on every single other country except the United States. Now you add the US in the mix, on top of which we've got crypto visibility. XRP is in the top 10 cryptocurrencies. I think FOMO is going to take hold, and I think we are going to be pleasantly surprised moving forward. So I wanted to thank Smoke for posting that. Guys, there's also this Senator Cynthia Lummis. Yes, General Counsel reveals that the SEC has greenlit a $1 billion US bank, BNY Mellon, to launch into Bitcoin and crypto custody. Now, there was no mention of XRP, but guys, I want to show you a little something after I present you this clip. Watch this.
In past testimony, it's sounded like things have been shoring up in the House as well. More bipartisan support, more collaboration.
Yeah.
Anything else to report there? Or is that still generally consistent with the direction things are going?
Councilor Lamb.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Co-Chairman Rothfuss, I think generally speaking, there's been a bipartisan eruption in both chambers. The House passed FIT 21 with 71 Democrats, and we actually hit the magic number of 60 on the SAB 121 repeal in May, and getting 60 votes in the Senate's like climbing Mount Everest on a piece of legislation. So I think there's a great deal of bipartisan interest in both chambers. One thing I neglected to mention in my update too, that potentially has some bearing on the SPDI is Bank of New York Mellon is looking to get more involved in the crypto custody business. They had some problems with Staff Accounting Bulletin 121, and the SEC has apparently given them some kind of variance from SAB 121 to move forward. And also, part and parcel of that is the Fed, as the Fed regulates Bank of New York Mellon's bank holding company, they would have had to have given their non-objection under current, legal requirements and guidance to Bank of New York Mellon getting into the digital asset custody business. So,
Mr. Co-Chairman, follow up?
No, it's funny how that happened.
Yeah, Mr. Co-Chairman, there's a lot of
I never would have predicted it.
Yeah.
Indeed, it's a strange world we're in.
yeah.
Mr. Land, in that vein, I mean, any sense? I mean, are they going to go through the BIT license process with the state of New York, or are they kind of looking at alternative options, or what do
Bank
you
of New York Mellon.
Yeah,
yeah.
correct.
So they're going to argue the BIT license preempted, very likely.
Hmm.
They've been fighting tooth and nail for this thing. Paul Barron was even commenting on this on his show. BNY Mellon, the world's largest custodian bank, reports that 97% of asset managers believe tokenization will revolutionize finance. So he takes it a step further, discussing the idea of tokenization. And guys, remember, tokenization is what's going to get these real-world utility coins up off the ground. These are going to be the assets that really thrive. Listen to this.
For XRP or for Ripple, tokenized assets are going to be the vehicle that this is going to, I think, transact around. And if you follow where the money is going, you probably would agree. Here's a clip to talk about that.
BNY Mellon is the world's largest custodial bank. They're the bank that your banks bank with. And they did a study of institutional asset managers to get their opinions on what they think about this space. And that report found that 97% of asset managers believe that tokenization will revolutionize the asset management industry. The ones with more than $1 trillion, basically the largest asset managers, 100% of them are interested in this space. So I don't know about you, but I've always been told, follow the money. And this is where the money is going.
And if you do follow the money and you also follow the major moves of key executives, because that usually is another indicator. Here's one right here. BNY Mellon's head of digital asset product departs for, guess what, Ripple. So do you guys see this? I mean, hopefully you're watching this right now and you're thinking, this is the potential, bellwether component of the market that is going to start to really perk its head up there in terms of real world assets and tokenized securities.
So BNY Mellon and Ripple do have connections, not just that one, historical connections too. Let's just continue this theme real quickly here. This one courtesy of Mr. Man. I guess I should say thanks to Colin Brown and to Good Morning Crypto for posting those. Mr. Man bringing this up. Did you guys know how much BNY Mellon does have in custody? $45 trillion, not billion, $1 trillion in assets under management. Listen to this.
What we recognize that after all the conversations based on a client demand, and that's very important, based on a support from the whole ecosystem here in the US and globally, we decided to make it a business. So we announced the digital asset business, which Caroline actually leads, and she used to lead custody for us, which is what Bank of New York is known for. Yes. I mean, we are the custodian for 45 trillion of assets. That's double US GDP.
Double the US GDP. Yeah, you heard that right. Back in 2022, the Financial Times did come out with this report. I think this was sponsored by BNY Mellon. Down here it says the writer is chief executive and president of BNY Mellon. So a sponsored report, but listen to what they say here. Just last month, the Federal Reserve Bank of New York and Monetary Authority of Singapore announced a joint effort to investigate how wholesale central bank digital currencies can improve the efficiency of cross-border wholesale payments involving multiple currencies. The private sector, the public sector working together. And then, guys, in 2018, I'm sure some of you guys know this, this is what happened, a cautionary tale. Matthew Mellon, the great-great-great-grandson of Thomas Mellon, who founded BNY Mellon in 1869, disappeared and died mysteriously. He reportedly had a drug addiction and was in and out of rehab. Apparently, he suffered a fatal heart attack. But that's not the biggest thing. Matthew left behind an estimated 1 billion XRP. I think it was actually 500 million XRP. That was taken out of the ecosystem, never to be seen again. Matthew died with an outdated will that did not mention his cryptocurrency. It was later discovered that he kept the keys to his cryptocurrency on various cold wallets throughout the country and under other people's names. The problem is, at the time of his death, Matthew apparently had never bothered to share the location of the digital keys needed to access his digital fortune. So guys, that XRP from, by the way, one of the heirs to the Mellon fortune, yes, BNY Mellon, is gone forever. Things that make you go, the fact that he was buying up XRP back before 2018 Really does get me wondering. Anyway, I've done videos on this in the past. I'll see if I can find one, and I will link it up here in the top right-hand corner. Guys, there are more Ripple partnerships, though, brewing. PaySend has introduced cross-border payment payouts to China's UnionPay card. So a Ripple partner collaborating with a Chinese company, UnionPay, by introducing the new capabilities. PaySend intends to enable businesses to utilize the reach and reliability of its enterprise single API to conduct cross-border transactions directly to UnionPay cards issued in China. And you'd think they'd be competitors to Visa and MasterCard. Apparently not. This aims to complement the Visa and MasterCard and account payout features to more than 165 countries currently provided by the company. Additionally, firms are set to be able to embed payouts to UnionPay cards into their workflow, allowing them to benefit from real-time FX rates and notifications. So they are using a Ripple partner for these real-time FX rates and these payout solutions. The decision to launch the new service can be attributed to the current payment landscape where businesses face several complexities when transferring funds to China, mainly due to the limited support for UnionPay cards. This frequently leads to delayed transactions, increased costs, and operational difficulties. Of course, customers do want a better solution, so why not partner up with a Ripple partner in order to facilitate that? So China, even if they aren't directly partnered up, and by China, I mean like the Central Bank of China or their many different government banks, even though we haven't had any confirmed reports of them partnering up with Ripple, we are already seeing companies that do have licenses to run in China. They are Ripple related and they are connecting to Chinese companies. So by extension, guys, China is going to be running on the XRP ledger. Great news there. Another use case for XRP. This is a great one. XRP Healthcare. I keep seeing them coming out with updates, which I think is great. You can now save 80% on your prescriptions from pharmacies, guys. Even in the United States, these pharmacies include Walgreens, CVS, and Walmart. Listen to this.
What if you could get your prescription or medication fulfilled at your favorite pharmacy with up to 80% discount every time? Sounds too good to be true, right? XRP Healthcare turns dreams into reality starting today. Using the XRPH Prescription Savings Card app, you can start getting up to 80% discounts in over 68,000 pharmacies across the US. It's simple. Download our free XRPH wallet from Google Play or Apple Store to access your digital wallet and use it the next time you're buying medicines at your pharmacy of choice. And yes, that includes Walmart, CVS, and Walgreens. But wait, that's not all. Aside from up to 80% discounts, when you use your XRPH prescription savings card, you collect XRPH tokens. Get $1 worth of XRPH every single time your card is used and receive the earnings directly in your wallet every 60 days. It doesn't get much better than this. Just tap and reap the benefits. Start saving and earning with the XRPH Prescription Savings Card app today.
A great product, a different use case on the XRP ledger. I love seeing this type of innovation. Congrats to XRP Healthcare for really knocking it out of the park. And a lot of people can use this, saving 80% on prescriptions. I mean, if you're chronically ill or maybe if you're elderly, this is more useful to you. Nevertheless, this is the direction the future is heading, guys. XRP Healthcare, another use case that's going to be driving demand for XRP, hopefully increasing in the future. Michael Branch bringing this to our attention. VeChain's new patent on user identity authentication data has been now approved by the U.S. Patent Office. So just an update here. We did hear about this a few months ago. VeChain Global Technology has achieved a significant milestone with the approval of a new U.S. patent. The new patent will help it extend its portfolio of innovations within blockchain technology. The patent titled Methods and Devices for Managing User Identity Authentication Data was granted on September the 17th, so about a week ago. The latest patent seeks to streamline the management of user identity authentication through an advanced blockchain solution. And guys, this patent has now been approved by the US. Some of the key features here: receiving query requests for user identity, authenticating those requests, and determining the appropriate authentication device within the blockchain to process these requests. So big news here for VeChain holders. This is one of the coins that I do hold in my legacy portfolio. Also part of the $15,000 plus portfolio that my Patreon subscribers already know about. A coin with great potential and has proven, the VeChain Corporation has proven that they do have significant momentum. They do have partnerships. So I'm really eyeing this particular cryptocurrency for this bull run, especially if we do begin to see real world utility into 2025. So wanted to thank Michael for posting that. Another great one here from Michael Branch. Now, this has to do with FEDNow, guys. There has been a recent report from Ripple, from their Insights blog, okay? Insights from Ripple's Trends in Regional Payments report. This is an older report from May, but I wanted to share some things with you guys here, okay? Controversy surrounds the Federal Reserve's new payment system, but Ripple, the blockchain firm behind XRP, sees an opportunity where others see a threat. The privacy concerns fuel criticism of FEDNow, and Ripple believes this instant payment system could revolutionize how money moves in the United States. They did mention in this particular report that FEDNow, coupled with the ISO 20022 messaging standard, are helping to modernize payment systems and financial services to gain traction. The report notes several industry observers and participants predicting FEDNow will drive a greater rollout of instant payment offerings, and it's looking as though Ripple and Ripple-related companies are already being integrated. So Ripple bets on FEDNow to boost XRP. The company highlights the system's networking effects, predicting FEDNow could disrupt the sluggish U.S. payment landscape. Ripple's strategic partner Valente Technologies, which we've talked about in the past, has participated in FEDNow's pilot, signaling Ripple's intent to position XRP at the heart of this transformation. So in the past, I've talked about FEDNow, starting domestically, but really eventually looking to move internationally. Now, Smoke here also brought this up, which I thought was an interesting connector. Okay, yes, FEDNow is one of the methods to deplatform crypto businesses via Operation Choke Point 2.0. So we know this operation is a government maneuver to really put a control on blockchain. If FEDNow is part of this, guys, and Ripple is part of FEDNow, well, I think you guys can see the bigger picture. This will put the blockchain space into a liquidity bind. If there is a liquidity bind, we're going to need a cryptocurrency to get us out of that bind, will we not? This is true because FEDNow will be able to speed up the process of fiat to crypto outflows in ways that current crypto companies are unable to do. And so Smoke here is reminding us, remember the network effect? Ripple did talk about that network effect as well. So this was directly from a report suggesting this. However, if the condition of using FEDNow is for banks to deplatform crypto businesses via Operation Choke Point 2.0, the decentralized blockchain space may find itself in a liquidity bind. And the government has been trying tooth and nail to really kind of hone in on the crypto industry to make it very, very difficult for you and I to onboard, offboard. Remember when we could pretty much just sign up for any cryptocurrency exchange that we wanted? Well, my Patreon subscribers know what I'm doing this time around to be prepared, especially if, who knows, maybe in 2025, the government, your government, no matter where you live, they'll say, okay, these exchanges, you can't use them anymore. And maybe those were your only exchanges. Guys, you got to be prepared. FEDNow to launch and the impact, okay? In the next year, we are likely to see the networking effect. Everyone's on it because everyone's on it begin to manifest itself in North America. So FEDNow, part of the plan, Operation Choke Point 2.0, creating a liquidity bind for the crypto market. All very good questions, guys. And is Ripple looking to maneuver to become that platform to relieve this liquidity bind in the United States? It is all very possible. I can see why Ripple has been bullish on FEDNow, why they've been speaking favorably about this platform, and I can also see why whales are accumulating at the last minute. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.